But it keeps getting more paper in it. It's got a lot of people registered.
What's that 211 on the back of the book? Is that when you started?
Oh, no. No, that's just one of my pages. Because 11 is the greatest number.
Because it has 11 on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
11 is the greatest number.
Right, yeah.
Because there's 2 ones.
Yeah, Pontiac versus Pontiac. I want to see that too, because we're going to have some Pontiacs there, including a hearse, a 68 Pontiac hearse. How cool is that?
We may need to pull in the service.
Yeah, if somebody tags the wall and looks at the taking off of this 68 Pontiac with the lights running down.
You think I came here to compete? I came here to hustle.
Hey, Jay, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Irish Outlaw, we can't hear you. Nope. Nope.
Oh, why it's not working?
There you go.
There it is.
There it is. I had the mute on.
Imagine that.
You didn't want to hear me anyway.
There we go.
No, you guys are saying Pontiac. He just said Pontiac versus Pontiac, and I did say in one of my videos that it's kind of neat. Have the heaviest Pontiac in the world against the lightest Pontiac in the world.
We'll be running those for sure. No doubt about that.
I was gonna say, who's bringing the Fiero?
Yeah.
Who is
Yeah. Give me a minute. I'll find one.
John does
Here we go. There we go. Blake's in his new look. Were you at the world headquarters or something?
Now he's on mute.
On mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
There we go.
I was just getting home,
Ah.
working on Nacho Cuba. I was on the back porch having a cigarette out, smoking in the house. I couldn't hear anybody.
Yeah, it's strange. Back
Oh, I can hear you.
here. This is weird. I don't normally have that many people in here, but it's a great crowd.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been on a live ever with 9 people on it.
Yeah.
I figured it would crash.
No,
I
that's
just jumped in to fill the void. Well, that's because everybody only has 6.
This is a
long as you
wonderful
got
crowd.
I can't even read the live chat. I don't even know what's going on.
click on comments and you can see it up
Yes,
on the
on the
right.
right hand side.
I'm on my phone, so I don't know if it works.
Oh,
So, Dalton, how's it feel when you have 300 and some people in a premiere watching your stuff premiere?
That the last one, or the best I did was like 2 weeks ago. It was like 660 some people watched the premiere. That was, it's almost too much to keep track of.
Wow.
Yeah, I was on there.
Yeah,
Does it pop up the option to slow down the chat? Then?
yeah, it does. But you try to keep up. I mean, I can keep up with it, but I don't know how much more you can, you know.
Right.
That was pretty crazy. But I do have I got a question before I jump off of here. Since we got a decent crowd in here, who is in like Texas, Oklahoma, eastern New Mexico area? Because I will be driving the Holy Ghost back down to Texas here in about hopefully a couple of weeks, and I want to do a get together down there, and so I'm trying to feel out the waters a little bit, see if that would even be a thing, or also if I could call you whenever it inevitably breaks down. Yeah, that would be cool. But
I can tell you, Ryan from Streetcar Chronicles of Texas. I'll tell you what I'll do, Dalton. We got a handful of people, Texans, that are registered for the event.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to reach out to them.
yeah, I do. I mean, I don't know, I'd like to do, I mean, even if there was 10 people that showed up, it'd be fun, to, I don't know, meet at a bar or something. I mean, not that I would ever do such a thing, but, but, I don't know, Walmart parking lot, the Case of Bush, I don't know, we'd have a fun time.
Well, I was just in Texas Thursday. We went down to my mama a new horse and made an 800-mile one-day round trip.
Tell them all about drinking beer in parking lots.
Hell yeah.
Found it.
Buff's Garage, I'll be passing through Kansas.
All right, well, you know what? We got this good crew on here. Definitely gotta get Blake in. All right, since we got this good crew, we can just figure this thing out. Dalton and I have been saying we're gonna do an engine swap in a Pizza Hut parking lot. This needs to happen. And the greater Nashville area, even though it's just a little south of the midpoint, it's still right in the middle, but we could get a lot of reinforcements there. I think there'd be a lot of people that would like to come out and help. That's where our party
down. I'll come out and stare.
Exactly. So
I'll throw the picker in the back of my truck and meet you there.
we need to make this happen. See, Levi was Levi, who's never worried about subs once in the last 6 months. Levi's Backyard Performance. Levi was saying that we asked him what he was doing, and he said, "Oh, I'm just leaving. I just pulled the motor out of my Laguna, and I'm leaving Pizza Hut." And Dalton and I had our live together, and we both said something like, "You mean you pulled your motor out of the Laguna in the parking lot of the Pizza Hut, right?" He said, "Oh no, of course not." I'm like, "Yeah, we're serious. If you do that, you'd get 500 subscribers." So I'm dead serious. We need to get this together and make it happen.
Million view material right there.
We'll do lunch. I'm completely serious. Somewhere in the Nashville area, north of Nashville, is roughly midway between Dalton and I. I know there's lots of folks there, and we need to make that happen.
Yeah, I live in Nashville.
And
About 12 hours.
so any of you guys
Watch
that meet
live
that area will do it.
Yeah, we'll have to get enough people to run interference around the car,
Yes.
Right.
Right. So Dalton is the bandit, and I'm the trucker, and then we need some other truckers to run interference. And the Karen that manages the Pizza Hut will be the sheriff. And all the players will be there.
Yeah, we'll need a bunch of floor dry too.
It'll be out and hanging on the crane by the time they even know what's going on. Exactly.
Well, I've never done
You want 500? Come on out. We're gonna do this thing.
I've never done a engine swap in a Pizza Hut parking lot, but we've done engine swaps in our dirt track cars and hotel parking lots before.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sykeston better be ready for that because those 4 hotels in Sykeston, my gosh, man, it's a super fun site from all the oil.
It'll look like in front of a drug dealer's house.
I can see it now. You'll have some family wheeling their luggage in through the doors on one of those things, and somebody with an engine crane rolling an engine right into the elevator.
What's that smell? That's 90 weight, honey.
I think beforehand I'm gonna pack one of my suits. I'm gonna come up there at Sykeston and I'm gonna try to find like 5-star restaurants, like the nicest place in town, and I'm gonna have them valet this piece of shit.
But then bring in a valve body. So then we'll sit in this white cloth and start tearing it apart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rebuilt carburetors. More teeth. I don't know if y'all, too many of you's heard of Billy Morey or not, but dirt track late model guy, he blew a motor one night, messed the motor up, and he pulled the motor and put it in the hotel room and rebuilt it in the bathroom, washed parts in the bathtub.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Pretty much destroyed the room.
He wasn't traveling with his wife.
Yeah.
The most I've done in a hotel parking lot was a fuel pump. But I'm game for rebuilding the transmission in the parking lot or
Hey, curb's just as good as a ramp.
Sure.
Don't say that, John. I think reverse is going out of the Valiant.
You can get around reverse.
Try a little band adjustment.
Hey, Don, if the transmission pukes on your car, we'll rip that thing out and do it on live that Friday night. Dead serious. I'm not kidding.
You'll have John Cope there, Jabo,
Yeah.
John Wilburn.
Get the boys there,
Like
pop the
gurus.
thing out.
I'll
And
show up late.
we'll go through it. You know, we could actually, I don't even care if it's failing or not. I'm dead serious. If you want to plan on it, we'll get a kit for it. And
I bet you
take
could
that
be out in
thing
the
off
field and
Friday.
Cope could just hang it by the tail shaft and just drop it.
I don't know. This
On to the parts cleaner, let's go.
is pretty tight squeezings in this Valiant.
Jason, you want to jump in for a minute? You're welcome to.
Take my spot. I gotta head out, guys.
You can tell us about the bus trip.
Hey, big news, Wilburn. Nacho's got motor mounts torqued down and transmission crossmember bolts torqued down. Things are starting to look up.
Sounds good.
I'm
Well,
so
I'm really thrilled to have all you guys swing by and stop by this live. It's pretty cool.
that 93 days can go out the window now. It was kind of bothering me at 96 when the motor wasn't in the car, but feeling pretty damn good now.
Hey man, you know, 10 and a half minutes left in 93, by the way.
Well, 10 and a half
John's
minutes
gonna
left.
change in 10 minutes.
I'm gonna have to get off here too, guys.
You know it's coming.